That's our cue. Let's get this show on the road tonight. Woo! Doggies. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's day 669 consecutive RobLynn lives on the RobLynn Network. Oh, Nelly. 22nd day of June, 2024. And you've got the two finest host in St. Petersburg. That's all I'm going to say. RobLynnLive.com. What happens when you go to RobLynnLive.com? Well, up pops ጵ𝗚 Nakamoto's registration page. If you like, you can go ahead and register your O-mail. Get yourself your very own O-mail that no one else has. Get yourself a password, and away you go. You'll have O-mail, O-net, and O-trim. You can trim your URLs to your heart's content. Yeah. And you can go on O-net and member your friends. In other words, it's a social platform just for you. It's a social platform just for you. Share if you like, care if you will. ONPASSIVE ECOSYSTEM is just for you. Now we're here on RobLynn Live. Let's kick off our show tonight.
You did that right.
Yeah. Listen to that boy go, huh? All impromptu, somewhat a cappella, not a cappello like I usually say, a cappella, la 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 la. Ooh. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the RobLynn Network presentation from St. Petersburg, Florida, high atop the palatial studios here at 8 feet above sea level in Madeira Beach, Florida, also known as St. Petersburg, Florida. It looks like Auntie Lynn is getting a phone on the bat phone, a call on the bat phone.
No sound on YouTube. I'm sure Chris.
No sound on YouTube. You gotta love it, kids.
Chris is on. We'll try to figure that out.
We'll do a second live stream.
All right, we're going to do a second YouTube live stream, everybody.
Get ready to rumble. Get ready to rumble. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to the RobLynn Network. And Ali.
Oh, Wonder Dog.
That's our boy. We have a topic for you tonight. We have a topic every night. This is the 669th. All by itself topic, and tonight's topic is AI again, AI and customer service, followed by community time with a bit of signing and a song, just if we're lucky, by JJB Baritone Tin Man, also known as John Barilla. John Barilla. All right, we are hoping he's feeling okay and feeling his Cheerios. All right, now, don't have a lot of news, like news for today, so we're going to ask you to please pray for Ash, his lovely wife, Ash Mahan, the tech team, the support team, and the O-Media team, too. Yeah, and they all need your prayers and support. They are working round the clock for us, round the clock, ROUNDTHA, the clock, CLOCK, round the clock. And if those of you have been keeping your ears open and your eyes peeled, you saw Mohammed Kamal the other day. He was being interviewed by Sampath Patel, and that was kind of newsy and good stuff. And both Sampath and Mohammed were looking pretty good there in their sports jackets. So, that all being said, let's have a few announcements. But first, let's tell you to please Pray for anyone you know who may be either ill or injured or just not up to par physically or mentally or what you name it. Please keep an eye out for them. Send out your love, light, and your prayers. It doesn't cost anything, and you'll feel good, and they'll get better. You can't ask for more than that. That's pretty groovy. And as you can see, today's news today is brought to you by the RobLynn Live Network. All right, and all right. Let's talk announcements. Let's talk ONPASSIVE. Let's talk OConnect. OConnect is extended for another 10 days, as all of you who are subscribers are aware. For all you subscribers, O-Tracker is a wait and see project in the making. We're still waiting to see exactly how that's going to be presented, either as a new product ready to launch or as a product that is in the wings and coming soon. So we may have to wait and see, which we will have to do actually, what Ash and company have up their proverbial sleeve. Okay. O-Tracker. All right. Going to be one of the best. It will be the best in the industry. Migration without hesitation. Remember, if you don't migrate, you've hesitated. And if you don't migrate, and learning won't be earning. So, that all being said, please check out the ONPASSIVE's newest website. Check out the ONPASSIVE's YouTube channel. You'll be glad you did. And let me take a peek.
We got the second live stream going now, so the new live stream is up and running in YouTube.
All right, I see myself all shiny there. And right now we have 8 folks who have joined us 14 seconds ago. Let's go to the chat. Let's go to the view, and let's see how many folks have joined us.
There is sound in the second YouTube live stream.
There is sound. Okay, we have a yay there, and the yays have it, not the nays. So let's continue on, shall we? All right, I'm going to give it a thumbs up if you don't mind. There it is. Baby. All right, and all right. All right, so check out the newest website, which we mentioned to you. It's a dandy. It's popping with all the colors. Check out the ONPASSIVE YouTube channel. You'll be glad you did. There's longs, there's shorts, there's mediums, there's blogs and comments and videos, and it's all good. It's all good. And remember to support those who do these webinars and chats. You don't have to send them moolah or cash or dinero or pesos or sing. Just be there for them. That's good stuff. We want to remind everybody that this morning at 5:30 we had the OES Papua New Guinea webinar with the lovely Miss ጵիս𝗱 𝗖𝗂𝗏, along with Lynn Nakamoto and a number of others, and it was quite well attended. Thank you. Francis ጵիս𝗱 𝗖𝗂𝗀𝗏 was in the house. He was the hostess with the most. And so keep an eye out for those in the future.
And we had some of our folks that attend RobLynn Live attending that webinar. Thank you for supporting Elizabeth and OES, PNG, and Francis.
And the fact that everybody who came got up at 5:30 Eastern Daylight Time is not too
shabby.
You doggies. All right. Hop on an OConnect when you can.
Don't forget we had the Kerala founder family.
Kerala, right.
9:30.
Correct. That was at 9:30 Eastern Daylight Time. It's been a webinar and chat bonanza today. So, and Lynn was able to attend those. I popped in for just a moment at 5:30 and said hello to Lynn and to Elizabeth, and then had to go about my chores that I had lined up for the day. All right. Attend webinars and chats, time permitting, of course. You don't have to be a Lynn Nakamoto or Rob Gorman or John Baroa, a resident baritone. Just come when you can, because it means a lot to whoever the host or hostess is, just that you thought enough to check in. So good stuff all the way around. All right. Anything new, we're going to bring you as soon as we have it. So stay tuned.
That's right.
Things are happening in the back office, like Mohammed Kamal said to Mr. Patel. So keep your eyes open and your ears to the ground, because one never knows. One never knows what might show. So be ready for any and all of that. Okay, stand by one while I take a drink here of Propel.
Thanks to everybody for being with us tonight. Our topic tonight is
Coming right up.
And customer service. And if you forget the topic, just look up. If you're in the webinar stuff, at the very top is the topic. It's very convenient to have that. Right.
AI and customer service. That is our topic of the evening. It's joined 668 other topics in the RobLynn Live Archive. Yeah. All right. So that topic of AI and customer service hits close to home for several of you, ladies and gentlemen out there who are in the customer service business. So a lot of this will be stuff that you've heard, stuff that you live, stuff that you love, and stuff that you enjoy. So stay tuned. There'll be a little bit of something for everybody. Okay? There's no doubt about it tonight. Okay. Ali's question of the evening, should you be wondering, which I know you all are, Ali's question of the evening: have any of you ever worked in customer service? And if so, was AI a part or a big part of what you provided? In other words, was there a robot there? Were there bots there? You name it. We're going to check you out on that tonight. Tonight. It will be interesting. I know of a couple of you who are in that business at the current time, and we'll stroll down that lane with you folks as well. Now, AI is revolutionizing a lot of things, but in particular tonight, let's talk customers, let's talk customer service, let's talk what AI is revolutionizing. Well, it's enhancing efficiency. Are you telling me, Rob Gorman, that it's more efficient to use AI when you're in the customer service mode? You better believe it. There's no doubt about it. Then there's personalization, where we like to personalize everything we do, and we do that, we think, quite well at RobLynnLive.com. And here are some ways AI is being integrated into customer service, and we think you're going to enjoy this. So please stay tuned. Call a neighbor, call a friend, call anyone. Just call somebody to come to RobLynnLive.com. All right. AI-supported human customer service. In other words, we don't want to kick the humans to the curb. We want to be all embracing is the word. Yeah, I couldn't get it out because I spelled it BRAKING, all embracing. So all embracing is what we meant to say. So we can call a routing our two key components. That's case management and call routing, or call routing, or rota router, whatever you want to call it. Two key components of customer service. And I think two of our guests who are here tonight can attest to that without a doubt. It allows complex queries or questions to be handled by the human side. Oh yeah, by the humans, and allows for relationship building. That's something we do at OnPassive with. It's second nature. It's totally, truly second nature. AI-powered chatbots. Oh, you've heard of those bad boys. They are NLP-powered. We know what NLP is, and they help to manage high volumes or requests, provide immediate responses when needed, and greatly reduce waiting time. In other words, when you come to RobLynnLive.com, should we have had a customer service department, you will find that we have quick responses. We deal in a large volume, and we provide greatly reduced wait times. In other words, you don't have to wait for Lynn and myself. We're here. We're here for you, and we're here for everyone. So we are an all-inclusive show, and by that we mean you don't have to be in any special WhatsApp group or any special Messenger group or any special Facebook or any special LinkedIn or any special X. All you got to do is be yourself, okay? Be yourself, and you will be glad you stopped by. No doubt about it. Speaking of stopping by, we'd like to mention Michael Chatta, who has stopped by with his lovely emojis. And they are very fitting for the occasion. There's a telephone there, and a megaphone there, and a plant, and it's all good stuff.
Very nice.
Now, get this now, automated tasks are grand helpers when it comes to the workflow. What do we mean? Well, with a customer service department such as, let's say, ONPASSIVE has data entry, support ticket creation, helps to reduce human error. That's right. Human error gets reduced and improves efficiency. That's how we roll at RobLynn Live. We try to be the most efficient webinar, chat, variety show, whatever you want to call us, on the planet, okay? And it greatly reduces human error. And we all know about that human error because we deal in that almost daily around the globe and around the clock. So when you're a 24/7 platform like OnPassive, you're going to have that occasionally. The automation helps manage logistics, such as task management, okay? You do this task, Johnny, and Billy's going to do that task, and the train shall never meet, and away we shall go. All right, now let's take a peek at the clock. I think it's time maybe we say a few hellos to everybody. We will start with the ONPASSIVE OConnect once I get everything situated, and I'm situated. So here we go. Let's say hi to some of the folks here in OConnect. And by the way, there's 59 of you folks, 59er. So welcome to everybody. Let's say those hellos right now.
Thank you to everyone.
Oneloni is here. Greg Miller, Mohammed Ashrari, right? Ashrari. Ashraf Ansari. France is here from Florida, USA. Michael Chatta, the MC guy, is here in all his gala regalia. And Satya is here. Welcome to you, Satya. Welcome to you, Catherine. Catherine Frierson is here. Welcome to you, madam. And let's see who else is here. Okay. Rams is here. And let's see, Les Hudson is in the house. Hello, Les. We're glad you're here. In FYI, there's a crackling sound in the second live stream. Okay.
There's a private message too.
Oh, that was private. You're not supposed to know that. Ooh-wee. I'm going to get an elbow tonight. But that's okay. We deal in elbows. We like those elbows. They get our attention. Okay, Manadoju is here, as well as the lovely Miss Manadoju. And let's see who else is here. Juliana Mambambo is in the house, of course. And Jagdish is here. Welcome to you. And Tanu Sharma is here. Welcome, Miss Sharma. We're glad you're here. Jivaresi is here. Rabindra Kumar is here. Welcome, Rabindra. And the 𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗂𝗂s are in the house with numbers 1 and 2. 𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗂�D and 𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂. Welcome. Welcome to both of you. Frank Rowe has joined us. He's in the house, and he's been known to sing those country western tunes, and he's even written a few of his own. So check Frank out on the Frank Rowe YouTube channel, would you? Please. Thank you very much. All right. Mr. Assis Das is in the house. Makura is here. Savin. Melanie Marcano has joined us. She's in the house from Canada. Shirley Dotson's here. Welcome from the United States. And let's see. Shiyamru is here. Welcome to you. And Shanta Kumar is in the house. Shankar is here. And you guessed it, Daniel Lee from the United States of America is here. All right, let's see. Lois Wade has joined us. Hello, Miss Lois. Armin Hoog is in the proverbial house. Greg Lakin is here. Welcome to you, Greg, as well. Nikki Singh is here. Welcome to you, Nikki. And Krishan Ram is here and has joined us. I mentioned the 𝗏𝗏𝗂𝗂𝗂𝗂s are here. And Armin is here. Let me scroll a little bit. Rachel Violet is here. Hello to you, Rachel. Hello, hello, hello to you. Let's see. Mohammed is here. Makvana is here. Let's see who else. Cheryl Bess in the house. Hi, Cheryl. Glad you're here. John Barilla. John Barilla has joined us. Welcome to you, John. He's one of our special moderators who keeps this ship afloat. Thank you, John, for being here. And Sukhdeep Singh is here. Sadananda Das, of course. Gandhi Raviku is here. Welcome to you. Angela Laland is in the house. Welcome, Angela. And Kushu Sharma is here. And Anjan Yuli in the house. So we've said hello to all 59 of them. And we've said hello to the people. Well, we said hello to some of you in the YouTube chat. Okay. So, and for whatever reason, I don't have the chat up anymore. It seems to have gone bye-bye. But we have the video on, and that's what's important. So say hello to us, stop by, and put something in the chat. S'il vous plaît. Thank you very much for that. All right, let me X out of this box. And there you see me, Rob Gorman, the Mad Hatter. And here's how I look. That's my sign. My call sign is Mad Hatter. Yeah. All right. Let's talk automated, shall we? Let's talk task at hand. Let's talk workflow. Oh, yeah. With AI, customer data entry, and support ticket creation, what does it do? It reduces human error every time and improves efficiency every time. The automation helps manage logistics such as task assignment. Woo, doggies. All right. Let's scroll up and see where we're at. There is, of course, sentiment analysis. Ooh, let's get sensitive here. Mm-hmm. Sentiment analysis. Through sentiment analysis and AI embedment, it interprets feedback and serves to uncover the variables that contribute to the positive or the negative experience. In other words, if you're positive, cool. If you're negative, cool. If you're both, cool. If you're none of the above, even cooler. Just come to RobLynnLive.com. Thank you. All right. Well, this helps improve the overall customer experience, whether positive or negative. And we really don't care whether it's positive or negative as far as the first look. Because what we can do, and pardon me while I wipe my eye, I had taken an NAP, not a four-letter word, by the way, due to staying up a little bit too late, that Robbie boy did. Mm-hmm. All right. So the overall customer experience, no matter whether it be positive or negative, we want to hear about it from you. Please, please, please. All right. Then there's intelligent, get this now, routing. Ooh, sounds like a logistic solution to me. AI can filter and route customer queries, questions to the appropriate agent or team member based on skill set, based on what they know, and availability, ensuring efficient resolution when we can, and reducing the workload. In other words, those of you who are in that situation and skill set and have some availability, we'll be calling on you because we want to get efficiency going here. We want an efficient resolution to any issues, and we want to reduce the workload of the human factor that we have here, okay? There are some personalized, get this, experiences. Oh, yeah. AI analyzes behavior. Well, yeah, behavior, preferences, and histories to provide support internationally. This enhances loyalty and customer satisfaction. A happy customer is a happy customer and happy for life. That's the way we do it at RobLynn Live. That's the way we do it at OnPassive. All right. Customer satisfaction breeds efficiency and effectively handling the most difficult of issues, okay, can be handled with the AI that's embedded in OnPassive. And you're watching us on the RobLynn Live Network. Welcome to everybody. AI organized email. Oh, yeah. And you thought we were just a pretty face, just another pretty face. Well, we got organized email. What does that mean? Well, whatever you want your email to do, the sky's the limit. You can get it done with OnPassive. How cool is that? And you get it done with customer service of OnPassive. And it facilitates, it makes it easier to get rid of the burden thrust upon human agents. In other words, someone that's sitting at a computer, and I know a few examples, for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. By organizing the email, it makes it easier for the agent. It makes it so easy for the agent, we can't even tell you. So it's good stuff. It's important stuff. It's how we roll it on passive. All right. What are the benefits of AI being embedded here in customer service? Well, we're just going to name a few, and then we'd like to hear from you guys when we put up the green flag and say go for it with regard to AI and customer service. So stand by one. Let's talk benefits. Let's talk AI. Let's talk OnPassive. Let's talk RobLynn Live and Ali. All right. Very nice. The benefits of AI are these. First off, decreased response times. Almost didn't spit it out. Decreased response time. It doesn't take as long as it did. It doesn't take as long as it did. Check into OnPassive and check out with no problems. Just join us if you can at RobLynnLive.com. Okay. And improved accuracy. We like being on point, and that's what RobLynn Live is. That's what OnPassive is. That's what AI embedded customer service means from a standpoint of ours. So you're also going to have actionable insights. You can take action when need be, and of course, and this is quite important here, we have enhanced personalization. In other words, if you want to get to know your customer service rep, you can. If you want to get to know him if you like, if you want to get to know him if you might, just come to OnPassive and join us in the fun. RobLynnLive.com. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in, for listening to us. We hope that each and every one of you got even one tidbit. That's good enough for us. This isn't meant to be a formal, regimented, if I might say that, training. It's meant to inform, and that's what we do at the RobLynn Live Network Chat. That's what it's all about. That's why we've had such a variety, of people coming to us, and we have people from everywhere, from Papua New Guinea to the Philippines to Singapore to Canada to Europe, to Africa, to South Africa, Northern Africa, Philippines, Thailand, you name it.
And not only that, we have people from all walks of life, all ages, all colors, all philosophies, you know.
And all languages. And that brings me to this point, what's coming. You're going to have instant, I say it again, instant text to voice. And I think we're going to have voice to text at some point. It's going to be good translation. So really, get ready. I mean, the time is now. The time is here. If you haven't migrated, I'd say shame on you. But you know what? Some people are just not in a hurry. They're waiting to see about apples. They're waiting to see about withdrawals. And they're waiting to see how they can subscribe to OConnect. Stand by, kids, because OConnect, the merchant situation has been resolved fully, from what I'm told by Mr. ጵ𝗱, and we all are. So we're just about there.
Yep, just about
when
there.
this thing hits the street, when this thing goes totally viral, you will not be able to keep up with the floodgates as they open up.
Oh, I can't wait.
All right.
It's going to be a fun ride.
You've already been on quite the ride. It's going to get funner and funner and funner, as my granddaughter would say. This is funner. This is so much funner than everything else in life. So it is. So just join us.
Yeah, it's an exciting journey, you know. And if you look at it that way, journeys of ups and downs, and that's what makes it so beautiful.
It's so beautiful to you. It's so beautiful to me. So our topic tonight is AI and customer service. And yes, we know some of you out there are in customer service, whether that be working from home, working from your palatial studios, whatever that might be. And that's all we got for you tonight. What do you think?
Looking forward to hearing what people have to say.
We want to hear what you guys have to say. That's why we're all open. There is none of this nonsense with, if you're not in my messenger group, I don't want you. We don't deal with things like that, okay? Everyone is welcome at RobLynn Live. Everyone. We don't care race, color, nationality, language. We'll get through the language barrier, okay? Because I'll throw out a parlez-vous français, or I'll throw out a buenas noches. So we speak the language. We may not be fluent in said language, but you know what? We try. And it's coming real soon. So today is June 22nd, 2024. It's a shade past 8 o'clock. Oh, a big shade. I'm standing in the shade tonight. So with all that being said, I think you've got the message here, and we're going to talk about the message if we can. So, Ms. Nakamoto, would you tell everybody the rules of the game?
Right. We're going to use the speaker request feature, which makes it really easy for you to come to the panel.
True.
All you got to do is click on the button and we'll let you in.
All right. Go ahead and enable that if you would. S'il vous plaît. It's enabled now, so come join us.
No, I gotta change it.
Like I said, it is not enabled now, so come join us anyway. All right.
Change the ticker.
All right, change that ticker. There it is. To be a panelist, click the speaker icon request. Simple. It's the guy with the speaker hanging out of his ear, just like I am. Okay. Now this is out of the right ear.
Let me go ahead and enable that.
All right, Lynn Nakamoto will go ahead and enable that. So stand by and get ready to be welcomed, okay?
Okay, it's enabled.
Okay, let's see who's first on The Price is Right.
we got 3 already. We got JJB Tin Man.
The Tin Man is in the house.
We have Mohammed Ashraf Ansari. Hi, John.
John is there. Hello, Johnny. Right. And who else is here? Chris Tiazone is here, numbers 1 and 2. And
Mohammed Ashraf Ansari.
Mohammed Ashraf Ansari is here. Always at work. The man works, he's a bull, and works his tushy off. All
And
right.
next we have Onye Loni coming in.
Loney is in the house. She's fast becoming a
We call her
everyday
Loni.
word and name.
We call her Loni.
Loney for short today. All right. Hi, Loney. And who else is here? Who else in the world wants to join RobLynn live tonight?
Rachel Violet.
Rachel Violet is here. Let me give her a couple of these. Hello, Rachel. Hello. Hello.
And next we have David Switzer.
DS is in the house. David Switzer from the Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City Chief area.
And we also have Rachel.
Rachel Violet is in the house.
Hello, hello, hello. And we got Mel Mel.
Mel Marcano is in the house. Welcome, Mel.
Hi, David. Next we have Greg Lakin. Come on down, Greg Lakin.
All right, Greg Lakin. He is a RobLynn live staple. He is here each and every night as long as he can get on the internet. Good stuff, Mr. Lakin.
Next we have Surijit Chana.
Surijit Chana from India. Welcome to you, sir. Glad you're here.
And we have Don Swihart.
All right. Dawn is here, and chances are DL has joined the fun too.
You ready?
I'm ready. Bring it. Want to hear who else is here?
That's it for now.
All right. I think that's Melanie Marcano I'm seeing in a white blouse. Oh, there she is. All right. Mel. Hello to you. Now, we're talking customer service, so I know there's a few of you who have some background in that field, and we'll be glad to hear from you as we go. So, let's see. David, did you get your backyard, front yard, side yard, and everything else picked up?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Wow. Big job, huh, David?
Well, take it easy on getting that kind of work done because that's tough on the back. I know it from firsthand experience.
Yeah.
When Lynn and I came to Florida from Honolulu, 3 days after we got here, wait a minute, how do you rate a kiss? Look at that. Look at that, David. All right. Good stuff, brother. And as I was mentioning, Lynn and I had been here 3 days, and along came Hurricane, I think it was Irina. It was not Irena. Irena is Miss ศ์𝗖𝗂𝗀𝗃, and she's not a hurricane. She's a lovely lady. So you shared. Okay, the background has now been shared. Each and every one of you are welcome to download it. Once you download it and click on it, you're good to go. It's very simple, very easy. All right, and Patience is here. What am I seeing on Patience screen?
I want to say thank you to Francis Tay.
Oh, doggies. Francis is in the house as usual. Thank you, Francis Tay.
Francis.
Salute to you, brothers. Thank you very much for all you do for OES Asia Pacific and all you do for the RobLynn live show. Appreciate it very much. We are one of the longest running variety chats on the planet as far as ONPASSIVE goes. Now, are we the longest? Don't know. But 660 some odd, 668 consecutive broadcasts ain't too true dat, boys and girls. True dat. All right. Let's see who else wants to come to the panel, shall we? I believe you have to. Pedro Jose Estrada 𝗂𝗏𝗏𝗏. All right, Pedro. Who else is coming? All right. Well, tonight's topic, AI and customer service. I think we might have one or two folks here right now that have a little experience with that. For now, let's go round the horn and see who might be willing or wanting to say hello. Here we go.
You might want to remind people what the
Topic is okay. The topic is AI and customer service. The question from Ollie Boy is the following: who out there in radio land and RobLynn live land has worked in customer service? And if you have, was AI involved, embedded, surrounding you, everything you do, customer service? So let's go to Miss Mel Marcano first. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you, Rob and Lynn. I'm getting the cloud like Pedro, like what's his name, Greg. You notice my profile?
yeah, a little blurry.
Yeah.
It is a little blurry. I think maybe I'm a little blurry too.
Not quite, but I think it's the camera. It's time to update the camera. I need a new one. That's all.
All right, let's get after it now.
Yeah.
Time's a wasted.
Exactly. So I am, yes, embedded AI customer service wise, because every day I'm at work. First of all, when I turn into my scheduling, it is AI driven. We have a separate program where we can edit and put in hours ourselves, book our own vacation. We never used to have that. So it is a program, and it's a big company, so every program is bought from the company, right? Like Cisco is one of those. We sign into, that's the first thing. And everything else is AI driven, like entering payments for customers. It is AI driven here. We ask them, I said that before, we ask them to input their credit card, but we can't see their credit card numbers. We only see the asterisks. All right, so it is encrypted, and we let them know. So you're in control of your own card, so nobody is gonna see your numbers, right? And AI for sure does that. And the calls that we take for those customers on the road with their vehicles, that is AI embedded, because a chatbot is answering us in the beginning, and then it shoots the customer to the forefront to us so we can continue on. There's lots more, but I'm just saying the few things when we start off our day. Everything is
That's a pretty good warm up there, Miss Marcano.
Thank you.
Much for that. And we see a lot of you here now. This is fun. This is going to be a real treat. Obviously, Mel has firsthand knowledge of what it takes to be a customer service rep, a CSR, whatever you want to call it. And I think she's proud of what she does, and she accomplishes a lot, I'm sure. And we don't have to mention who she's with, but I think everybody knows who watches regularly. So that's good. They don't need a plug. They're everywhere. So that all being said, let me scroll around a little bit and let's take a peek if anybody else would like to join the conversation. And I want to mention this, that Lynn has put in the chat the question: who all out there has worked in AI embedded customer service? In other words, if you worked in customer service, whenever that might be, did you notice how easy things flowed? In other words, were the chatbots there? Were there virtual assistants there? Tell us, what your experiences are. We want to hear, and we want to share it to the world.
The other alternate question you can ask is, have you been a customer and noticed that AI was included or embedded in that customer service you received? Because not everybody worked in customer service.
Right, but everybody has had, everybody here has probably been on hold for customer service more than once. I know I have. I was on hold today Was doing a little stuff with the bank and credit union for about 2 hours just on hold, back and forth. So I can understand everybody's feelings, perhaps frustration at times, because we want answers. When we call in, or when we text in, or when we write in on the website, we'd like to get answers. That's the name of the game. We want answers to our questions and problems. Something tells me Mel has no problem giving the answers and helping people that she deals with every day. And I'm sure they appreciate what she does. They may not say it, Mel. In fact, sometimes they get a little testy, Mel.
Yes. Testing.
But either way, you are able to.
I would
Either
have
way, you're
said
able to do
bye-bye.
it.
Trust me.
Oh, you do the bye-bye thing?
No, I said if I had enough, they can listen now. I would say bye-bye.
Oh, say bye-bye. Okay, well, today when I called in to customer service at the bank, I won't mention their name because it would incriminate myself and definitely them. They kept me on hold, and the one lady just picked up and hung up. She said, "Hello, this is Bank so-and-so. How may we help you?" Click. So it's almost like it was a canned statement to keep my interest, and then away they went. They were gone with the wind.
I would be fired if I do that, Rob.
Right.
Yeah, they
So
need
that's not how the big
all
dog.
the time. Trust me.
Yeah. So yeah, that's not a good thing. So
just a little blurb here. The second YouTube live stream stopped on its own, but we're not giving up. So Chris is going to stream again for the third time. So those of you who are in the webinar chat can share when you get on the YouTube live. If you do go on the YouTube live, let people know what's going on. Thank you. I wrote a little note in the second live stream. Thank you.
Thank you. That is a customer service announcement by Miss Nakamoto.
Yeah, we definitely want to try to do the live stream as best we can.
It looks like Rachel Violet will be doing some sign teaching, LSQT. All right.
I think Josh is getting ready.
All right. All right. I'm looking around the horn here. Anybody want to say maybe they've had an experience with customer service? Maybe they've had an experience with AI embedded customer service where you got a virtual assistant on the line and we're dealing with them. Let us know your experience. We want to hear all the varied experiences people have had.
Okay, so Rachel,
let's go to Don.
Rachel just sent me her list, so for sure she'll.
All right. Rachel's in the house, and Rachel will be signing. Okay, let's start with Dawn and DL, and then we'll go to you, Greg Lakin. So go ahead, Dawn and DL. Uh-oh. Are you folks able to unmute?
It's working really slow, finally.
Okay.
I got it to unmute. I mean, I've been retired for a few years now. I know when I retired from the chiropractor's office, we had gone to electronic charting and all that required stuff that the medical offices and have to do now. But the only thing I've noticed, I mean, with electronic charting, there really wasn't a lot of, I mean, I'm sure there was a lot of computer work, but I don't know about the AI. I know with my massage therapist now, everything is done on the computer, and the day before the appointment, I will get a text, and it's not right from the massage therapist. The computer does it automatically. And then an hour before my massage, I'll get another text just to remind me. But that's the only thing that I've really noticed. I mean, I know when Don gets his appointments from VA, he'll get a text of some sort now instead of a phone call. So that's changed there that I've noticed.
And if you get a phone call, it's probably a robotic phone call. I've noticed that. Press
Right.
1 if you want to cancel. Press 2 if you will be here.
Right. That's just what he gets. So, but I mean, I don't really do much with the medical office anymore, so I don't really know what's going on there. But I know there's a lot of things that are changing. That's for sure.
Changing by the day. There's no doubt about it.
I guess that's all I have to say. I just haven't had a lot of experience with it since I've retired. So I know there's a lot of big changes going on. So anyways,
Okay.
thank you.
Thank you. We appreciate that. We're now going to go over to Vermont, USA, and speak with Greg Lakener. Greg will speak with us. Go ahead, Greg.
Yeah, hello. Can I be heard?
You are heard and you are audible. Go ahead, Greg.
Okay, yeah, okay, well, years, well, kind of months ago, it was still like, customer service was way, bad with people getting, being left on hold for hours or so. But I have recently got a few feeling out here. It's slowly getting AI kind of together with things. With well, you know, we're slowly making progress.
This is not a 4-letter word, my brother. That is good stuff. Thank you for that, Greg. We appreciate you. And let's see. Let's go to France, and then we'll go to you, Melanie. France, Marceline. Go ahead, sir.
Hello, everyone. Well, one thing I can say about the customer service right now, since now I'm in the real estate, you know, I see a lot of things I've changed. Number one is just like when you want to show a house, you can go in the system, do a showing time, you know, and put it there where the other person will see that you have an appointment to show that house at a certain time. And if they cannot make it, they can go in the system also and cancel the appointment. So that way, you know, you don't have to waste your time, go to the location and then nobody there. And one thing we've been doing also is that, you know, people can buy a house without stepping inside the house, not once, because of virtual showing, you know, and then also we can, with the help of drone, we can, you know, take picture of the house and everything like that, a video of the house, and send directly to the buyer, or the seller can do that and send to the buyer. So all those right there are things that AI, with help of AI, we can do all those things. And you know, again, I've been also in the other end where I call for customer service, and it's a computer talking to me, you know, and so now they are very good at give you the right answer. You can tell because of the pause they take some time, you know, to answer you, and the politeness, very polite, you know, some of them are very polite, you know, the way they speak to you. And then, you know, you can tell that AI right now is, everybody's going to that system for customer service, and AI is doing a pretty good job as far as I can see right now. They're doing a pretty good job, and it's just going to get better and better.
So you're saying, France, that AI has manners?
Yes, they do. They do have manners, very good manners. So far, the one I deal with, they have good manners.
All right, good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, France. We appreciate you very much. And let's go back to Mel Marcano. Go ahead, double Mel. Mel.
Thank you. Yeah, they do have manners, but sometimes they don't understand. Okay, I'll call my credit card.
Wait a minute, I have that problem with the lady sitting next to me here. That's, you know, that customer service next to me, sometimes she doesn't understand either.
I'll call the credit card company. I won't mention the name. Okay. yeah, how may I help you? So I said my name, like, I said what I am calling for, asked my name, I put in my number as well. Then it said, if I understood right, after I say my name, you mean you want, it's telling you something totally different. I said, no, like I feel like I'm talking to someone now, I'm getting irritated. So I said, no, I would like to speak to a customer service rep. Okay, I understand. Did you just say that you want me to tell you your account number? I mean, yeah, there are times they can be that dumb. But after second attempt, it will put me onto a customer service rep, but it's just a machine, so it has to be helped by human, right? And the other thing I was gonna say is at my job, people book their road service call online. They don't have to wait for one of us to pick up the phones because it can take a lot of time in the queue. Since it's road service, there are so many people on the road needing help, whether it's a flat tire change and battery, whatever it is. So they would book their call online and they can follow. I think I mentioned that before on an interactive map. They can literally see that little truck icon moving to what street and how many minutes left, how many kilometers. So it is AI. And I think it's pretty cool when I look at the map. And sometimes if they can't read out the map, I would tell them, okay, I see the driver at the corner of this place and you only have 1 more kilometer to go. So, things like that. So I think it's cool compared to what it was before when we had to put things on paper or enter into the system. That was a long time. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to share.
So the AI, from gathering what you're saying, has streamlined things as well.
Yes.
Well, that should make it easier for you humans out there with regard to your tasks.
Yes, but some people still don't get it, right? So we have to, they still need our assistance.
Oh, I can't imagine that.
It's not their fault. It's like,
all right. Well, thank you, Mel. We appreciate that. And let's now go over to Gaithersburg, USA. Let's speak to Pedro. Pedro, go ahead.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Hello, those on the American continent, those in Asia. Yeah, AI as a customer service has a lot of advantages, such as getting your information right away to identify who you are, look up your account, that kind of thing, and then direct you to the right person. But in the process, a lot of times, like Mel was saying, they didn't get it, so they have to repeat. And now you say, okay, everything was going well, but it is not understanding me. Now you kind of just wonder what's going on. And then AI asks you whether you're sure that you want to do this or that. At that point, I have seen some people rolling their eyes. It's a human trait, oh man, what's going on here? So it has advantages and disadvantages that way, because we have lost the human touch. But overall, it's great that this job will be taken over by AI, and the people who are employed doing this will be doing more interesting things, because getting all this, what is your date of birth, this kind of thing, and all this is pretty repetitive. So AI does a good job knowing, ask you for one number, one thing, and it has everything together, and it's going to the right place. So advantages and disadvantages. The human touch is lost, but it'll be beneficial for new jobs to be filled by the people that are doing this kind of thing. I personally like to speak to somebody because I like to interact with somebody. But hey, we've been exposed to this new way of doing things, and we have to understand it and live with it and make it just part of our routine. Thank you.
Thank you, Pedro. We appreciate your comments there. Thank you very much. All right. Believe it or not, she's made an appearance here, Dorothy. Dorothy, where you been? Go ahead, Pat. Welcome back.
Well, I've got some new physical therapy exercises.
All right. Are you going to share those or keep those to yourself?
Sometimes I can share them when I'm on screen, but I don't know. I can tell you about them if you want me to. Thank you.
Well, rumor has it you may have something to do with customer service. Is that right?
Yes, that's true. Where I work, they're still using the thing where if you want to speak to somebody in billing, press 1, that kind of thing. But I know that AI has to be involved in it because they get so many calls in there from people that want to talk to a customer service representative. That's got to be something the AI has to be involved in to decide who gets what call. You know what I mean? And I don't know how much more AI is involved in there yet. I get a little bit concerned sometimes, excuse me, because I wonder if they're just going to start using AI instead of real people. But I don't know how well the people that I deal with will accept that. And with Melanie, when I run into those situations, I just ask him for a customer service representative if I'm calling out.
Yeah.
Somewhere. That's what I do, Melanie. And usually I get what I want. I get to talk to a live person to answer my questions. But I think AI is going to take over more and more customer service details. I had a dream a few years ago. All of the stores and all of the businesses were closed in the United States. And the only way that people could get what they needed, and this was a long time before COVID and anything else, the only way anybody could get what they needed was through ordering things online and have them delivered at home, because there was no stores to go to. You just went online and ordered like from a warehouse or whatever. I think AI is going to be, if that comes to that, I think AI is going to be heavily involved in that. I don't know why I had that dream, but I did have it. The heroes, so to speak, in the dream were the truck drivers, the delivery people, because those are the people that people had contact with, which I thought was interesting. But anyway, I think AI is going to be more and more involved in our lives before we know it. And it can be a really good thing too. I think, a lot of that has to do with who programs them, who sets up the programs and stuff, and how they do that, and how they learn, how well they learn. I know our AI is, going to be learning from experience, which can be a good thing too. So I'm excited about that.
Well, all righty. Thank you, Pat. Welcome back. We're glad to hear from you.
Thank you.
We hope you're feeling better. All right.
Love y'all too.
Srijit,
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Srijit, Jana, go ahead, sir. I saw your hand raised and then lowered, but we'd love to hear from you if you're ready.
Thanks, Rob. Hello, everyone. Good morning and good evening. Today, our topic is AI and customer service. I want to say a little bit on this topic. There are many different ways you can use AI in customer services. For example, you can embed AI-powered chatbots that we usually see in today's customer services used the AI chatbot across channels to instantly streamline the customer service experience. Beyond answering common questions, this chatbot can greet your customer, serve up knowledge-based articles, guide them through common business processes, and can send out a field technician for the request of any services that we already have seen in the real world. There are several ways AI in customer service can help your team, especially if you are interested in getting started with generative AI, like higher productivity, better efficiency, a more personalized service interaction. For AI to be useful, it needs to understand your customer, which means it needs access to your company's data. When a customer initiates a conversation with chatbot, AI can populate important information such as customer name, location, account type, and preferred language in real time from the customer database. And content generation is also helpful for the customers to generate the AI analyzed customer service conversations, extract relevant details. And also, I want to say a little on the services that I usually seen in our country, like booking LPG online, request for services for your home appliances, and they take automatically a call redirection, send to you the proper service channel and ask your problems, and automatically it is booked, and the servicemen come to your home for deliver the proper services. Also, Melanie said road service call online is today very much helpful for driving your car on the online. Sorry, the roadway when you are driving it and you are facing a problem, and that is very much helpful. Also, Amazon have very good AI-enabled customer service platform from order processing to delivery. The total system is controlled by AI, and it is very smart. That we have already seen. Thank you, Rob. That's all I wanted to say.
All right. Thank you, Srijit. Always good to hear from you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Let's come back to the United States, if we may, and speak to Lonnie. Lonnie, bring it.
And let everyone know we're doing the third live stream now. It's live right now on YouTube.
Okay, we're having to live stream for the third time on YouTube. So if you've been on YouTube, stick with us. We're working on it. ጵիս𝗱 𝗖𝘂𝘀𝘁, the captain himself. So go ahead, Lonnie. Love to hear from you.
Hi, everyone. How are we all doing? I hope we're all doing good.
Good.
Well, well, AI, I don't really have much about customer service, only the experience I've had when I call. Maybe because most of us have an accent. So when we try to ask them things, they don't really understand what we're saying unless we have to speak like an American. Then they understand what we're saying. But otherwise, when you use your normal accent to talk to them, they misinterpret what it is that you're asking. And most of the time, I just don't bother. I just keep telling them customer representative until when they get frustrated, then they send me to customer representative, because it's really frustrating for us when we try to tell them what we want and they keep saying something else. For one, I still prefer talking to a person than the AI. Maybe down the line it will improve, but for now, I prefer to talk to a real life person. Thank you.
Thank you, Lonnie. I think many of us out there, including Pedro, would have say the same thing. That it's kind of good to be able to speak to somebody live. So let's now go back to Canada and let's have Melanie speak with us. Go ahead, Mel.
Thank you, Rob. I'm just laughing at the machine thing. Oh my God. We have membership cards. So now we have digital cards. It's AI. So the member doesn't have they don't know their number, or they do not know their number, and they want us to give the number so they can get a discount, because our company is about lifestyle and lifeside, right? So it's two things in one. They do a lot of things, and we do a lot of different work, honestly. So the card, we quickly send it through a portal where it is like the card. So we fill out their information, and right away we send it to their email. It's AI driven. They have their number and everything, and they're the happiest, because when you have service at a member's fingertips, that's what we want. Because I tell them I'm a customer when I'm not at work. So I understand. That's what breaks the ice. You have to have the customer service still, even if it's AI driven, and let the customer understand that, it's not their fault. It's a machine, it's a bot, it's a robot, but sometimes they are not all, they might not be accurate because it goes by how you speak, how fast, how slow, and things like that. So then, because you can hear they're frustrated, but when you tell them things like that, and I'm here to help you, I'm the real human, they even ask, tell me, are you real human? I said, yes, I am a human being. So I'm here to help you. I'll take over from the robot. And then we start laughing, and then we carry on with the job. But yes,
All right.
many things we feel that is AI driven, which helps the member, and they feel more satisfied than before, times when we had to do all this paper filling and took a longer time and it has to go by mail, but now it's through email.
So you've been on both sides of that fence. In other
I do
words,
a lot of
you've
things.
been a customer service rep and a customer.
Yeah, travel. We do travel. I used to do travel, medical insurance, all kinds of things. Complaints. That's the big one. Get a headache. Yeah, and many other things. So I'm glad that I had the skills because it helped me here in ONPASSIVE. So yes.
All right. Good stuff.
Another,
Good stuff.
another person a chance to speak. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mel, and welcome to Carmela Schwartz. The fire girl is here. It's what, 4 a.m. in your neighborhood? Boy, that's early. Thanks for getting up with RobLynn Live. All right. Is there anyone else who would like to say a few words? We do have a bit of signing tonight. We will have the lovely Miss Rachel Violet with us tonight. She is with us, and she will be. Has she said what the words are yet, or phrases? Okay. Well, it'll be a surprise then. Okay, sounds good to me. Let me do a little scrolling. Let's see. I don't want to miss anybody. I did not miss anybody. Good stuff. We do want to remind you that with today being Saturday, we will be back Sunday at 8 p.m. Rain or shine, snow, sleet, or ice, doesn't matter. We'll be here. So if you have any questions, go ahead, put them in the chat. We'll be glad to entertain those questions. If we can answer them, we will. If we can't, we won't. And if we don't have the answer, we'll get you the answer. You can bank on that. So without further ado, can you tell me how many people are in the YouTube now, the third YouTube? I can't see.
We got 8.
8. All right. Well, 8 and 80 is 88. Double 8. So we're at 88 of you here joining us. Thank you very much. Right. We appreciate it. Am I able to throw the ball to you for a pit stop or keep going?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Um,
I'm going to say I don't see any other hands at this moment.
okay. We have someone coming in now. We got Charlie Ellis coming in. So again, the topic tonight is customer service and AI. Let me peek in the chat. I've been kind of not able to look in the chat much. Let's see what's going on. Oh, that's nice. We have Regent saying, welcome, Greg Lakin. I'm learning from the speakers like you and always get enthusiastic following you and others every day. I'm really grateful. Thank you to all. Very nice. Anybody, I was asking if anybody wanted to share that's in the chat. I see Keiko Hoshina's here. Hi, Keiko. And she says, AI embedded customer service is great, while some industries, such as ones like the elderly care, rehabilitation I'm loosely involved in currently, are resisting the very idea of implementing AI tools. Humans still need to structure their ideal customer service first. That makes sense, Keiko. It's good to have AI and technology, but we always need to have the human element involved as well. Let me see if anybody else made any comments about the topic who are in the chat. Lots of hellos. Oh, Greg says the ticker isn't working tonight. Do you guys see the ticker? If you see the ticker, just raise your hand. No, you don't see the ticker? Okay, I'm gonna have to put it up again. Let's see. No comments about customer service, I don't see. So feel free to chime in. Let me look at the YouTube channel, see if anybody's commenting about the topic. Nope, just greetings. Lots of greetings, but nothing on the topic yet. We have ~𝗚 coming in now. Anybody want to talk on the topic? Oh, I see David Switzer has his hand raised. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, I hate customer service, to tell you the truth. I'm not gonna lie. Every time I want to talk to somebody, I gotta go through the I have to go through the number system, and they want to know what questions or what number I want for that question. And I hate that. I just want to talk to somebody. I don't want to go through the list and hopefully I get the right one. So yeah, I'm like probably everybody else who wants to talk to somebody. When you got a problem, you really want to talk to somebody, not to go through a bunch of numbers and pick a number out, and then maybe you get lucky and get the customer service. So you know, that's me. So you know, but
what's
yeah.
frustrating about customer service, AI customer service? What do you dislike?
Well, when I talk to somebody, I say I want to talk to somebody when I call them, but they don't hear that part. They're going to take you through the service part. You know, like I said, they take you through a bunch of different questions with numbers on them. So anyhow, you have to end up just take one question so you can get hold of somebody in that department so you can talk to them. So, you know, so especially when you deal with a banking or a credit or something like that, it's, you know, it's hard to get a hold of. Sometimes I get real frustrated because I can't get a hold of who I want to talk to. So then I just turn around and pick the number or the question so I can maybe possibly get a hold of somebody. So
Can be frustrating. I think, yeah, I'd like to hear from our panelists here about how you feel about that. For me, like if I'm in a rush, the system where you have to go through, talk to an AI voice, an AI entity first is frustrating because you know you're going to spend a little extra time just trying to get to the right department and ask your question. Can be time consuming. You know what I'm saying? You have to be extra patient. And sometimes you end up waiting so long. So that's frustrating as well.
Yes, I agree. David and Lynn. Sorry, I didn't mean to butt in that way. But yeah, when I'm not at work, because I always tell the customers or the members or the clients, whoever we call them, that when I'm not at work, I'm a customer too. So I understand, I feel your frustration because sometimes you'll call government agencies or, you know, maybe like the credit bureau, those places, and they would have you online. You waited for an hour or more. Then you speak with someone and you speak with an assistant, which is the robot, and the robot puts you onto a client representative, right? You're speaking with them, especially, sorry to say, the younger ones. They have zero tolerance. They have no patience, a lot of them. You're speaking to them for 1 hour. I mean, you waited online for 1 hour. Then you get someone. Then you start saying what you called about. And they're just like the assistant. They're asking you, sorry, I didn't get what you said. Okay, I said, I'm going to repeat again. And I go slower. And then the little you know, they hang up on you. You waited all that time, then you have to call back, and then somebody else hang up on you before even saying their name. And I'm saying, when I get the third person, I would say, do you guys know where I work? If I were to do that, they would have noticed because they peek everything we do, and I would have been fired. I don't know how you guys get away with it and you work for the public, you know? So I understand. It's frustrating when you call customer service these days. Very frustrating. Let alone you get hanged up on, then you have to wait another maybe hour or more.
Yeah, very frustrating. Yeah, so let's hear from everybody on this issue. It's an interesting topic. We have Don, followed by Pat Green, followed by Carmela. It'll be, again, I think DL rather. DL, Pat Green, and Carmela. Go ahead, DL.
Yeah, I'm back. Go ahead, DL.
Thanks, Rob and Lynn. Hello, everybody on the panel in the chat. I agree with David Switzer. There's nothing worse than my sense of frustration of going through those prompts when you're trying to get customer service to address any issue that you have. The only plus that I see when I'm dealing with customer service is it refines your sense of patience, because you have to have a lot of patience to deal with those prompts and everything, and finally get to where get your issue addressed. So that's the biggest thing with me, a sense of frustration and a sense of patience. That's both. Thanks, Rob.
All right. Thank you for that, DL. I agree with you 100%. It is a test of one's patience, without a doubt. I was tested today 7 times on the phone and 1 time at the bank. So, I had to deal with our cell phone situation as well. I know that was a crazy situation. We're being charged for international calls, and neither one of us has traveled to Nigeria, nor have we spoken with anybody in Nigeria. So that was a little frustrating too, but I did get to speak to a regular person after the bot and after the virtual assistant. So I was satisfied with that end of it. The banking end, not so much, but I'll deal with it Monday. So thank you, DL. We appreciate that. Let's go to Ms. Schwartz and then over to Pat Green again. Go ahead, Carmela.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I have an experience with this. I don't like the computer speaking to me. I need to feel the voice behind the scene. The computer sends you to another number and another number and another number. And, it gets me angry. And sometimes I feel after I 10 numbers, I close the telephone and I have to start again. And the numbers don't give you my real answers. And for me, it's not a good solution. I need to feel the man behind me, get a real answer, and it's lucky, sometimes it's a nice man behind, and sometimes it's not. It's like life, when you go to a shop, sometimes the man that work in the shop is nice one, and sometimes it's not. So this is my feeling. I like to feel the people. I don't like to be anonymous. That somebody maybe answer me, maybe not. For me, it's not a good solution. That's it. For me.
All right. Well said. I had to go back in, and now I'm muting myself. Hopefully you can still hear me on the big screen. I don't know why this won't let me mute myself. Well, there we go. Hopefully that did it. All right, let's thank you for that, Carmela. Appreciate you. And let's go to Patricia Green. Pat, go ahead, Dorothy.
Well, I've had experience with both sides of the issue of, AI and dealing with just dealing with customer service. And I know when I call other businesses or whatever, and I'm trying to talk to them about something. And the funny part about it is, you know, after you repeat the same thing 4 times to be 4 or 5 times, it gets a little frustrating. So if you raise your voice, then they act like they don't hear you.
Oh, I know that one.
I don't know if that's something they put in. I don't know if that's something they put in the system or what, but it's kind of comical. I had a customer one time who had a stroke, and she had a hard time comprehending what you were saying to her. That morning, I was going down the road, down the highway. I was going 55 miles an hour and went underneath a tractor. He saw the car in front of me, but didn't see me, and he pulled out in front of me. And this woman, the way, this person that I was talking to, the way she comprehended things is you had to do it like this. This is what you need to do. And so I had to do every word individually, and I had to do it slowly. And it was, you know, I thought, you know, this is a piece of cake. I mean, I just went under a huge tractor at 55 miles an hour. This is nothing, you know. And I was able to help her so she, you know, do it and take the time to do it so she could understand what I'm saying. So I've had both ends of, you know, and that's just an example. I've had both ends of, you know, customer service things and some of the things I've experienced doing it. Yeah, it does get frustrating when a machine wants to hang up on you because you've said the same thing 5 times and they're just not getting it, you know. And you really want to talk to a real person, you know, instead of a machine. And that gets frustrating. And I understand that too. And some people, you know, no matter what you do, they're mad before they call. They're angry. They're upset, you know, they don't understand. So they're already angry before they get on the phone. And that could be frustrating for them and for us, you know, but as a customer service representative, you learn what to do to deal with some of that. I've been doing it about 10 years. I've hung up on a total of about 4 people in 10 years because they were just rude and nasty, and, you know, we were done. But I don't like
you must have spoken with me in those 10 years sometime, because I fit the bill there.
I doubt it, Rob, but hey, you never know. I'm flexible, right?
You know, and Lynn tries to have a calming effect on me, but that just fires me up even more and makes me want to get in these people's grill, and it's not going to do me any good. And today I finally realized that. I said, you know, I'm talking to somebody that's trying to help me, and I'm being not so nice. So sometimes we need to take a step back as a customer, and maybe a step back as a customer service representative at the same time.
Right.
But all is not negative, you know. There's some positive, there's some ray of sunshine that's going to come out of the situation. Now, today, you couldn't have proven that to me.
Well, as a customer
maybe
service
tomorrow.
representative, there we go. Fortunately, about 99.9% of the people I talk to are really nice, which always helps, you know. And I'm thankful for every one of them. So, you know, I've experienced both sides of the thing. As far as my bank, I fired a bank, and I fired a dental a hygienist at my dentist office. I fired my dentist office too, and went to a different one. So,
well, that's known as being in power. So you're in power. We're all you know, we've all got the power to do that. It's just sometimes it makes us a little reluctant to do, because you're just going to have the same thing at the next stop, maybe. So I understand what you're saying, though, 100%.
Well, and it's like the bank wouldn't help me. I approached them 4 or 5 times. They still wouldn't help me. I thought, this is nuts. You're not the only bank around, you know, and the hygienist in the dentist office was causing me pain, and I'm not paying for pain, you know. So I went. Are
you saying you wanted relief and got none?
So anyway, like I said, I've had both sides of the spectrum. It can be really interesting as a customer service person. It can be a real blessing too. Sometimes you just get some people that are lonely and don't have anybody to talk to, And I've talked to him some, you know, and just shared some things with him and talked to him and listened to him. And, you know, I don't spend the whole afternoon with him, which sometimes I wish I could, because sometimes you get some really nice people. But, you know, it's an interesting job. You know, it has its ups and downs.
Yeah, I
But
understand.
most of the time, it's a really good job to do. So I'm very thankful for calling. I think I've said enough. I'll give somebody else a chance to talk.
All right, let's bring on then the taxi gift man himself, Mr. Hill from the hills of San Juan Island.
Hey, there's a few up here. The biggest hill is called Mount Constitution, and it's up there a ways. Anyway, Rob brought a few things out of me that of course, I want to say I'm no better than anybody else, and I have had my time when I've let things really go on people like Pat, who's very nice, and I love you, Pat. You're doing great, and I'm so happy that you're here. So, but I wanted to say, what I try to do it depends on the problem with AI. I try to use that tool to get to the right person, of course, and then finally you say, give me an agent or an operator or whoever's next in line or whatever it is. And at first I try to disconnect with them as far as I'm talking with them. I'm not talking to them to start with. Words mean a lot. And for me, I don't talk to people. I like to talk with people. When you talk to people, then you're kind of, the way I look at it is, you're kind of trying to stand above them and tell them how it is. So I like to talk with people and use the word with when I'm talking with people. And when I say disconnect, what I mean by that is I'd want that person specifically to know that I'm not calling to bother them. I'm calling to talk about their company, period. Now, of course, I've told them I think you work for a stinking bad company. But, the AI part of to getting there to talk to a real human being who has a heart and who has a family, and that's important to me. And I'm not going to leave that person, let that person leave me without letting them know that I do care. It's just that I'm not talking with them about them as as they're the problem. It's the company. That's where I'll go to. And I will mention the fact that their bot is not very good. And then go to number 1, go to number 3, go to number 4. I don't like that part of it, to be quite honest with you. But then again, we have to be patient. And by golly, that's a hard thing to do sometimes, depending how bad your day's been going or how good your day's been going. But always to try to talk with somebody is always better than to try to talk to somebody. Thank you. Love you all.
All right. Thank you for that, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate your comments. And I try to talk with them too, but sometimes I get a little carried away and I start talking to them. But I understand it's always better, and you do get more with a carrot than a stick. My mother used to tell me that when she'd see me all upset about something that didn't even matter. She'd say, if you would try sharing a carrot instead of that damn stick of yours, you'd have much better luck. And my mother was very wise, and she was totally right about that. But even at age 75, I still don't get it. I don't know why. But maybe there's hope. Maybe not. If I last another 5, 6, 7, 8 years, maybe I'll straighten up a little bit. Hopefully.
Yeah. I'll try to follow suit.
All right. It was good to me. Let's go to Pedro and then Mel, if that's okay, Mel. Go ahead, Pedro.
Now, this conversation really, this show really turned into something interesting. I enjoy what Greg said, that he doesn't like to talk to somebody, but talk with somebody. And of course, I understand Rob having a military background. It's easy having a commanding voice as he does. It's easy to feel that you're being talked to. I wouldn't doubt he probably uses it, but here's a statement that goes along with that. It says, if anyone does not stumble in word, he is a perfect man, able to bridle also his whole body. If we put bridles in the mouths of horses to make them obey us, we guide their whole body. And then it talks about sheep too, that even a small rudder, you are able to. So this, I brought this up because talking with somebody when it's a person, it's easy to express feelings, and you measure how much of that you probably, you want to convey. You don't want to look like this or be misunderstood like that. But we have that tendency, all of us, to talk to somebody because we are on the right already. That's what we're calling, and we want to just you to listen to me because I know I am right. This kind of attitude. And with the computer, as Pat Green said, she learned how to spell one word by word and make the computer understand what she wanted. That is a great thing. She didn't want to talk to the computer. She wanted to be understood. And as the time goes on, we're going to have to learn how to deal with this in a patient manner, just like Greg was saying. We have to develop that sense of patience because we know it's a machine. We know we are right, but if we don't tell it the right way, we will not get our way in.
Evidently, Pedro, you've been on the other end of some of my conversations or been listening in, because you hit the nail on the head. I really myself feel, and I don't mean to make this about me, but this is my experience, that the carrot and the stick are perfect examples. It's so much easier to be nice, to be cordial, and chances are you'll get your way. But when you're nasty and raise your voice, as my partner here has told me, you don't get anything by raising your voice. That person is doing a job, a job that they want to do, and they want to help you. And if you don't want the help from them, hang the damn phone up and move along, little doggy, as they say. So that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Maybe I need to get a job at job as a customer service representative so I could really see what it's about. But I think we're getting a pretty good feel tonight. This is an excellent topic. It's very current, eventy type stuff, because here's an example briefly, and then we'll go to you, Mel. Trying to get a hold of the fine folks at customer service, or whatever you want to call them now, in the back office or in Hyderabad or in Dubai, wherever we got a call. I don't know about you, but I've been a little frustrated with some of the answers that I get. It almost seems like they're programmed to say, oh my goodness.
I've been through that, yeah, for sure. And I'm learning how to be like Pat Green. We have to train these virtual assistants or AI-driven things to understand us without losing it, because sometimes it's easy to lose it. Because you don't have the time. You think you don't have the time. You're gonna take it anyway. But yeah, we have to learn how to deal with this. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you, Pedro. Let's go back to Mel. Go ahead, Mel.
Yeah, thank you, Ralph. Yeah, we do have to have patience. And I mean, we have to remember we all are human and we all falter. We all have so much of tolerance and patience, actually. But two things I wanted to point out is I don't know if anybody had a video relay call from someone.
I'm here for you all, so everybody have patience.
Oh, patience.
Sorry, Mel.
Okay. It's a video relay person they're sitting on a wheelchair, and they have that little video recorder and I guess voice to text. So there's a real person beside them to assist them. So that's where your patients can be tested. But I'm so used to this thing when I get them, I have to let my supervisor know that because they check your time that you talk, right? Your talk time. So that's where it comes sticky. So I let my supervisor know after that I was on the phone for bell relay person, just so you know. Sometimes the call can be 12 to 15 minutes. The reason why, because they have to type into that recorder and then it goes to that assistant. The assistant will repeat what they typed. So it's voice to text. And then you have to wait. You can't just go ahead and speak. They said, okay, go ahead. So I would ask the question, then I would say, go ahead. I can't interject. I have to wait till they say each sentence or type each sentence and the assistants read it back to me. So that is an AI-driven communication, voice to text. And I think it's pretty cool to see somebody's typing and somebody has to repeat or read what they said to you, and then you wait and the go ahead. I feel like the police. So I'm happy to help them. And at the end, they are pretty nice. It's just that they can't speak because I guess there's some sort of disability. So that's one of the things. And the other one I was going to talk about is when the people call to reset their password or the username, their credentials online. That we have to help as well. So that your patients can be tested, especially if the person is a little bit older, because it's not their fault. Some of them are good, but some they are not savvy when it comes to texting or doing things online. So you have to take your time with them because after all, they're people and they just want the help. But there are times that they'll be stubborn. You're trying to help them and they go ahead of you. Then they turn back and said, I didn't get what you said. I said, but I'm here to help you. Can I help you? And then you'll start again. They run ahead of you. So at that time, I would tell them, if you have somebody else in your home who can help you, please call us back. Because, you can only do so much sometimes, but it's helping first. But then there are times when, honestly, you have to give that little leeway and tell them nicely, though, because you're trapped. If you say it the wrong way, you get pulled into that principal's office. Your supervisor on your back. Yeah, so we have a lot of interesting things at our job. I hope they're not listening, but anyhow, hey, yeah, very interesting stuff at our job. But I'm learning and it helps me grow as a person as well. So there we go. Thank you, Rob, for giving me that chance.
All right, thank you. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate your comments. Let's go back to Carmela, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, let's go back to you, Ms. Schwartz.
I want to say, Mel, I was working for 37 years with people online. I have to answer them, to be kind to them, to be with them. Sometimes it's depends on your mood. Sometimes you are in a bad mood also, but you have to be nice. It's a work. You have to be nice. Sometimes they ask the same question 20 times. You want to kill them behind the phone, but you have to be nice. So sometimes they yell at you, and too many people yell at one after the other. You get annoyed and crazy. You want to kill them, and they make you so angry. What you do with them? I learn a way to deal with it. When somebody starts yelling at me, I telling him, sorry, go and drink a cup of water, relax and come back. I'm not talking to someone who start yelling at me. I'm talking nice to you. I want you to talk nice to me back. I don't let them yelling at me. At the beginning, I was let them yelling at me. Then in the end, I learned I don't want it. Nobody will yell at me, whatever he is. I speak to you nice. You have to speak to me nice back. And if I was too much angry, I took the phone away from me 2 meters. Let them yell. After they stop yelling, I call them. Now you're relaxed. You can speak. I had to. I learned how to speak with people, you learn it. It's 37 years to be behind the telephone to speak with people. Many people. I work in the municipality in many places, many things. It's not easy to work with public, not easy at all. But when I'm now on the other side, I'm retired, and I need that service myself. I want someone to stay behind, to be like me, with a patient, to understand my feeling, my problem. If sometimes I'm the one who is angry, I have to hear them. So I start with this. I'm sorry, it's not about you. It's about the service. I'm very angry. And I'm telling them what I'm angry about. You have to learn how to speak with people. It's a real university. It's not easy. I did it all my life, so I know what you're talking about.
So sorry, can I answer you, Cam? If now you're retired and you're calling me, I would tell you, go get a glass of water. The same thing you tell the customer, I would say that to you, and then come back. I'm just kidding.
Yes, go get take a glass of water, relax, and come back. I don't want to hear your voice yelling at me. I did nothing to you. You have problem with the company? Okay, it's
We'll
the
be
company.
tired.
It's not me. I just present them.
I can do that.
I try to help you. I try to help you, you know. I do my best with the tools that I have, you know. It's a you have tools. You can help. You can do only what you can do. What you can't do, you can do. It's not on your hands. That's
All right. Thank you, Carmela. Thank you, Mel. And let's go to Bo Charlie Ellis in Mississippi. Go ahead, USA. Excuse me, Mr. Celtic.
You look muted to me, Rob.
Not muted as far as I can tell.
Can you guys hear us?
I can hear you, yes, but you have the mark on your microphone, just to let you know.
Oh yeah. Only my mic is open on every show. Rob's mic has to be off because we're next to each other. You know, the feedback. Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
All righty. It's now 54 minutes past the hour, just 6 minutes until the bewitching hour of 10 o'clock. Do you want to swing on over? Let me see if Charlie, are you here? Can you hear us? Charlie Ellis, come in, please. I see you, but I can't hear you. Mike's muted.
Oh, he's trying. You might want to refresh. He's refreshing now.
On the other end of the spectrum of being polite or not being polite with people, it's really quite a joy in Japan if you've ever experienced the Japanese culture. You can't get them mad when you're at a countertop, or they are so polite. In fact, you know, their language has 3 forms of politeness. Anyway, I just wanted to say that.
Wow, that's nice. That's nice.
He's unmuted. You're unmuted.
In Israel, people are not polite at all. They are very rude.
Yeah, I'm having issues over
Very
here.
rude.
Either I'm unmuted or the camera won't come on for me. But if you guys can hear me, I'll carry on.
Oh yeah, we hear you.
Okay, great. Yeah, I was saying that I think it's important, man, you know, to keep your composure. I had a few incidents where like you said, the people that you're speaking with on the other end, they may not, well, you speaking to them concerning the issue, you may be getting a little frustrated, but they're trying to be as polite as they can. And I think it's important that we try to keep our composure, even though it's difficult. Perhaps maybe as much as you want to scream and carry on or whatever the deal may be, perhaps wait till you get off the phone or off the conversation, and then once you hang up, probably curse them out then, or say how you really feel. Just wanted to say that.
All right, thank you for that, Bo. That's very well said. Very well said. All right, let's take a peek and see if there are any other hands before. Are we going to do signing, or are we going to hold off till tomorrow with it being 10 o'clock? Rachel's been waiting patiently. Then I say Rachel has the head.
Nobody else's hand.
That's correct.
All right. Looking for Rachel's there. You see that?
I do not.
Rachel.
I do. She's at the top with her camera off.
Ready? Ready to teach?
There she is.
Rachel. There's some lag in her video. Yeah, I said, are you ready to teach this list? I'm ready. All right. Okay, so everybody, we're going to go to the side view. So if you could just make sure you're muted, and we'll go and learn French Sign Language from Rachel. The language again is called LSQ. Okay, look for Rachel. Oh, I see you now. So go ahead. Okay. One child. One child. One child. You're showing the head, touching the head of the child. So it's one child. One child. Two children. Two children. 10 children. 10 children. Great. Next word is no. K-N-O-W. K-N-O-W. And the sign is this hand shape touching the right side of your forehead. No. K-N-O-W. Next we have don't know. So you would say don't know. So you twist your wrist away from your head and you shake your head. Don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Good job. To have. Have. This is the hand shape on your left upper chest. Have. Don't have or not have. Just flick your fingers. Don't have. From the number 0 and then flick up and down. Don't have. Able. Hand shape is like the letter S. Letter S. Able. Able. Not able. Not able. Not able. 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 Money. 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 Later. Letter L. Going forward. Later. 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 Finish. Shake your wrist. Finish. Finish. There's two signs. Can be this, or finish. Finish. Work. Finish. Work. Finish. Right? Not finished. Not finished. So this is their handshake, and they're going not finished. Not finished. Not finished. Accept. Accept. The open hand to closed hand. Like this is the handshake. But you open it and then place it close on your middle of the chest. Accept. 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 Not accept. Not accept. Not accept. Not accept. Far or far away. Far away. Far. This the letter A. One goes in front of the other. Look at Rachel. Far. Far. Not far away. And number 3, going downwards. Not far away. Not far away. Thank you. Thank you. We're going to take pictures, so think of which sign we'll take picture. Let's go to grid view. Thank you, Rachel. She's going to pick a sign for us to take a picture with.
All right. Did you want to bring Mr. Barilla on now or after you take the picture?
No, we did the picture here.
Okay.
Not able. Not able. Okay. Not able. This one, not able. You touch your nose. Not able. Not able. Not able. Okay, I'm making sure it's the right thing. Not able. Not able. And for American Sign Language, this sign is, we already learned it. Do you guys remember what this is? It's an animal. Do you remember? It's mouse. So in American Sign Language, this is mouse. And in French Sign Language, in LSQ, this means not able to. See how different the ASL and LSQ are different for that particular sign. Okay, so we're going to do not able to, and we're going to take a picture. Is everyone ready? Whoever's coming to the camera, this is the time to show your camera. Ready? Here we go. Yeah, get ready by signing not able to. 1, 2, 3, smile. Oops. That came out nicely. Thank you.
Well, all righty. Thank you, Rachel, very much. And thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
I'm learning all these signs. It's good stuff. All right. If John Barilla is still with us, let me see if I can see him. Let's see if we can hear.
I'm here. Yep.
There you
I
are.
can see him.
I'm
You
having.
got a song for us tonight, there, Tin Man.
I do, and I'm anxious to get to it because I'm having one of those nights going, yeah, get to me because I'm having trouble getting the thing to. And I'm ready. I think I've got everything ready to go. Boy, it's one of those times. So just before it was not ready until you went right up to the signing, and all of a sudden it kind of went quiet on me again. And so for the last couple minutes, I've been like, oh my goodness. And now I'm ready. I'm pretty sure if we go now, I'm ready. Is it okay if I go?
Yeah.
Let's go, Johnny.
Okay, I'm going to go right to the theme song. I'm not going to mess around because I got to get this, make sure this plays first. Go for it.
Oh.
There is a show. There is a show. There is a show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live. RobLynn Live tonight. There are two hosts. They are the most. I gotta say, they're not too shabby. They ain't crabby. It's RobLynn Live right now. Oh boy. Updates, panels, info, fun. Variety talk show. It's the one. Like on Passive. It's delicious. It's on Passilicious. You can get anything that you want at Ashbabar's restaurant. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live. It's the show we all love to go to. RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live, RobLynn Live. Right now, woo, doggies! Oh boy. Okay, we got that going. Now we got to see if I can get to. There we go. Now, right to, I do want to, this is interesting. Now, sometimes I pick a song. I've done this a couple of times recently. And then something else comes up and I go, well, I'm going to do this. You know, last night when I did, you know, the Four Tops song, the same old song, you know, that was one of their big hits. And I told a little bit about it. I love it when I find things about a song that is kind of interesting, you know, how came up at the last minute, that the big hit that they had. And then Barry Gordy said, I want you to get this new song and have it by 24 hours. And if that whole story I told last night, where they literally wrote the darn song or listened to the radio to get some ideas, they were both a little tipsy. Oh, same old songs on radio. Oh, there's a good one. That's what we'll write. And then they wrote the song. It's the same old song. Okay, but here's the thing now. I thought, you know what? Their big first hit that everybody knows the Four Tops from was, Sugar Pie, Honey Bunch, you know, great song. So I thought, well, wait a minute. Tonight, instead of doing what I was going to do, that I was going to go to another song, I'm going to do, since I did the other one last night, let's do Sugar Pie, Honey Bunch tonight. And now, I always like when something interesting is, okay. So I thought, let me look up tonight. I'll ask my AI, by the way, I'll ask it, Copilot, I'll ask it, give me some information about the Four Tops, thinking I'm going to get when they started and they were always in competition against the Temptations. No, I get this, and it's kind of interesting. This just happened like yesterday. That's what's so interesting. Out of the blue, I'm thinking about, let me do this song tonight. Let me look it up. Yesterday, this happened. Now, the lead singer of the Four Tops. Now, this isn't the lead singer, Levi, and I don't remember his last name right now. Back in the day, the original lead singer, because a lot of these groups that are still around today and performing, like the Temptations, like the Four Tops, maybe the whole band or group isn't the same because they have to replace some of the guys because they either retire or they passed. All right, so this is not the Levi, the song, that voice that we heard in Sugar Pie. I got those straps. Okay, it's not him, but their current lead singer, yesterday or 2 days ago, lead singer of Motown's legendary Four Tops, has sued a Michigan hospital claiming racial discrimination after staff members assumed he was delusional when he said he was in the group and placed him in a restraining jacket. In other words, he's saying to them, I'm the lead singer of the Four Tops. Of course, they're not thinking, they're thinking, this guy's like 52 years old. This can't be it. Well, at any rate, Alexander Morris, 53 years old, who is black and joined the iconic vocal quartet in 2018, went to Ascension Macomb Oakland Hospital in Warren on April 7th, 2023. Oh, this is not yesterday. I'm sorry. It's 2023. Forgive me. With clear symptoms of cardiac distress. He had difficulty breathing and chest pain, and he was placed on oxygen. It says in the federal lawsuit filed Monday in the Eastern District of Michigan. However, when he informed the nurse and a security guard in the emergency room that he was a member of the Four Tops and had security concerns because of stalkers and fans, they didn't believe him. And the suit says, instead, a doctor ordered a psychological evaluation. He thought he was a little bit nuts, right? And he was restrained for at least an hour and a half. That's what it says. Anyway, I won't go with the whole thing. Could you imagine this guy? He's the new lead, not new, but in 2000, he joined it not too long ago. Okay, he's in there. He has heart trouble. He's saying to them, I'm the lead singer of the Four Tops, and I'm concerned that my fans and the people in the hospital go, what is this guy crazy? We better restrain him with a straitjacket. I think this guy's got a legitimate lawsuit. And it was a little longer to the story, but I'll stop. I just found that really interesting that I thought, let me find out something about the Four Tops so I can tell people for the Sugar Pie Honey Bunch. And it came up with this story about the latest lead singer. Oh my goodness. Just a little, it's not, I won't say fun because that was a sad thing to happen for him, but it was kind of interesting to get that story. So now, if it'll cooperate with me, and it's going to spin. Hold on. All right, come on now. Oh, that's the wrong one anyway, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh boy. I hate when I do that. Oh, okay. I clicked the wrong tab and went to one that wasn't that refreshed, but we still got to get this one lively now. Come on now. All right, here we go. All right, I think it's okay. Ooh, I get nervous. I get nervous when I'm having, we just had storms, and maybe that affects your Wi-Fi. I don't know. But here we go with the Four Tops, their original hit that started them off back in like 1965. That era that I not only love the American Songbook with all the older songs, but I love my era when I was in high school, when I was a young guy. Motown, I love Motown. Going to do more of those as we go along. So here is the Four Tops' first hit. It's called I Can't Help Myself, Sugar Pie, Honey Bunch. Here we go. It's coming. Ah. Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. In and out my life. You come and you go. Leaving just your picture behind. And I've kissed it 1,000 times. When you snap your finger or wink your eye, I come a-running to you. I'm tied to your apron string, and there's nothing that I can't do. Yeah. Can't help myself. No, I can't help myself. 'Cause sugar pie, honey bunch. I'm weaker than a man should be. I can't help myself. I'm a fool in love, you see. Wanna tell you I don't love you. Tell you that we're through. And I've tried, but every time I see your face, I get all choked up inside. When I call your name, girl, it starts to flame, burning in my heart, tearing all apart. No matter how I try, my love I cannot hide. Oh, sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I'm weak for you. Yeah, I can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bunch. Do anything you ask me to. I can't help myself. I want you and nobody else. Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. No, I can't help myself. Sugar pie, honey bunch. You know that I love you. I can't help myself. That's it. Sugar pie, honey bunch. There we go.
All right.
Thank you, Johnny. Very nice.
Yeah.
Love that song. Love the Four Tops.
Yeah.
Temptations, Four Tops, Supremes. Wow.
Yeah, that whole era. Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. So many great groups and singers.
The Pips.
That's right. Gladys and her Pips. Sometimes she leaves the Pips behind, but Gladys and her Pips. Yeah. 4 Pips. Well, how many she had? I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you, John. We appreciate that. There's a couple of announcements I'd like to make tomorrow morning. Is it at 9 o'clock? I believe it's at 9 o'clock. Sifu Francis will be back, and he'll be doing the, what is it called now? OP
Future
family?
Internet Family.
Future Internet Family, where he'll do a presentation and they'll do a Q&A. Once again, it's more OES spectacular training. Nowhere you get that? But right here on the OES network, OES Asia Pacific Network. They have their own network now and just don't know it. But ጵիս𝗱 will be there. Lynn will be there. I will make every effort to get there if I'm back from my errands. And hopefully you guys here, guys and girls, can join us tomorrow for that. In addition, mañana, tomorrow night, RobLynn Live will be on at 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. We're not changing our time for anything or anybody, and that's our slot, and we're sticking to it. That's about it announcement-wise. There's other things happening tomorrow, and you know what they are. And if you don't, go to the back office. You can check them out. Keep your eyes and ears pierced. Don't pierce your eyes and don't. I meant peeled. Pierced. Oh my goodness. Peeled for what's coming with regard to OConnect and OTracker, as well as OVerify and ODomain. We're right around the corner here with those things. I don't have specific dates. Don't hold me to it, but it's happening. It is happening. Muhammad Kamal, check that out on Facebook, I believe. Sampath Patel did an interview with Mr. Kamal. Very good. Very good.
2 others, not Sampath. A couple other Indians.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I see that we have Miss Dawn's hand raised. Go ahead, Dawn.
Yes, I just wanted, I still have a stack of 45s that I've had for 100 years, but I have a 4 tops. Baby, I Need Your Lovin'. I still have that one.
That's another one. Yeah, I'm going to get to a lot of these. I got to get to a lot of these. Yeah, that's a good one.
You don't look a day over 91, Dawn. So that you've had them 100 years is remarkable. I would say.
I mean, my stack is really shrunk, but you know, I used to have quite a stack of them. But I feel proud for the ones I still have.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Don't ever get rid of that. That's memorabilia.
I don't think they would sound very good because they're pretty well scratched up, but you know.
That's okay. We deal in scratchiness here at RobLynn Live sometimes on the YouTube.
I am a Santana guy, and he just came in the area a couple of days ago. I went to see him. He's still playing the same.
Carlos
Santana. Yeah, Carlos Santana.
Man.
Great guitar player. Carlos Santana, great guitar player. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
he's
he has
one of the top guitar players of all time.
2 new acquisitions. There is a woman that plays the battery. Oh, she is just amazing.
Wow.
And I know younger guy is a singer, but yeah, Santana is still the same. My goodness, I just couldn't believe it.
Was that at FedEx Field or Kennedy Center? Where was it?
It's the Jiffy Lube Pavilion, I think it's called. It's in Virginia, an hour away from me. And I heard that at last minute, my brother was going, and I called him, and he told me. And I said, well, I don't know if I will make it. I didn't have tickets. I just went. There were enough tickets, and they were not expensive. $21, man. Couldn't beat that price.
21. Holy smokes. Good stuff. Good stuff there. If there's no one else who wants to mention anything, let's do a picture, and then we'll say arrivederci. So let's all do the love sign, as Lynn asked most times.
See if Rachel ready for picture.
Rachel, picture. See, I even know the sign for picture. Amazing.
Let's see who's going to come to the.
Anyone who wants to show their video and be in the picture, you're more than welcome for posterity. Lynn will be posting any and all pictures, as you know, in the RobLynn Live Network's Facebook Messenger page.
Picture time.
So let's go. Let's get a picture. Let's say I love you.
All right, everybody, smile. 1, 2, 3, now. Thank you.
All right, looking good, everybody. Thanks to everybody for being here tonight. We did about 146 at a peak. There was 90 some odd and 50 some odd in the YouTube channel, and that was with us having to reboot, or not we. That's not a collective we. That's Chris Tia's own Tarzan Techie guy was able to reboot and get us back online with that YouTube channel. So again, thank you to everybody. I'm getting to that now. Thank you. And also, you can go to the RobLynn Live YouTube channel, because tonight we'll be replaying last night's broadcast. And as I was on my way somewhere last night, I was reminded that there were already 23 in the chat after RobLynn Live. So that's cool. Your support is more than meaningful to us. It's absolutely marvelous. We're very grateful to each and every one of you. And we will see you a little bit later. But right now, let's, well, we did the picture. We did the John. Well, we didn't do the John. We actually heard from John. I did go to the John. At any rate, let's say salute to all military, salute to all active duty, that is, salute to all veterans, salute to all, salute to all first responders, and salute to each one of you, every one of you, for being here with RobLynn Live. It means a lot to us. Good night, good morning, good
Hey,
afternoon.
it's Poppy Lugini tonight.
Buenas noches.
Good night, everyone.
Arrivederci. Good night. Thank
Everyone
you, John.
in there.
Everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you to
Good
all of
day
you
to
for
all
being here
us.
tonight.
Good night, everyone.
Good morning, Carmela. Have a good
Bye
morning.
bye.
Bye,
I hope I will have a good morning. What time is it now? It's 5:30.
Bye.
Good morning, Carmela.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night, sweet dreams to
So long, farewell, goodbye.
He was on before.
No.
Yeah.
Bye.
Again, thanks to everybody. We'll see you on the flip.
Bye.
Bye-bye for now.
All right. See ya.
Bye bye.
Good night.
See you.